Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. The Dominaria Early Access event is wrapping up. We have just a few minutes to do our deck tech, but don't worry, I got you covered. Because today, it's an absolute banger. Bant Soldiers, that's blue, white, and green. We have a ton of new cards to really bring this archetype to the main stage. It's something that I wouldn't have even considered playing in the past standard, but now I think this might be one of my main decks. In the video, we'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this within our gameplay footage, which is super exciting today because within the early access event, we actually get to play against, other pros, other content creators within the community. So it's the best of the best. Then finally, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and of course, pack opening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's take a look at the deck. Oakley Dokley, Bant Soldiers, standard best of one in Dominaria United with a 2.4 average mana value, right? So really nice curve. We should be able to single cast, then double cast, and maybe if we're lucky, triple cast. The deck comes alive thanks to King Darien, 48 or 3. It's a 2/3. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. 2 thumbs up, right? We can pay 5 to put a +1/+1 counter on the king and create a 1/1 soldier. We can also sacrifice the king to give our creature tokens hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, which is quite powerful, right? And then alongside him, we have the Valiant Veteran for 2 as a 2/2, and other soldiers you control get +1/+1. We can pay 5 to exile it from the grave, applying a +1/+1 counter to each of our soldiers, which is quite powerful here, as well as we have a soldier-based deck, right? So those are the 2 lords that will help soldiers, I guess. We also have a Sigardia Champion of Light, which not only helps soldiers, but humans, much like the king. +1/+1 here, so a 3rd lord. And then finally, the wedding announcements will flip into Wedding Festivity. Creatures you control get +1/+1, right? So the veterans, you can stack, they're non-legendary. You only get 1 king. You can stack the wedding announcements and you only get 1 champion of light, right? So we can really increase the power and toughness of our field state. And then we're going quite wide with our field with soldiers and other humans to take advantage of all that. We have the Trapper, 1 mana, 0/2. We can pay 2 to tap target creature, right? So this is just going to slow your opponent down if they get anything too crazy. It can also stop one of their blockers, which is really nice, opening your attack lane. It's a 0/2. It gets buffed up by everything. It's not uncommon for this to be a 3/5 mid-game, right? Moving on, we have Guardian of Nubenalia. For 2 mana, it's a 2/2 with Enlist. Whenever it enlists a creature, scry 2. So when it attacks, you get to choose. You can tap an untapped creature that does not have Summoning Sickness for that scry 2, which is really nice. And then it's going to gain power equal to that other creature's power, right? Not +X+X. That would be cool. But it's just the power, not the toughness that gets added. Of course, that doesn't matter because we have Indestructible through the discarding of a card. We will tap it as well, right? So we don't really care too much about its toughness. And this just makes a really sturdy drop. It's gonna, you're playing it, it's gonna stay in play for the majority of the matches, unless of course exiled. We have Resolute Reinforcements, another 2-drop 1/1 with Flash, Human Soldier. When it enters the battlefield, create another 1/1 white soldier creature token, which is quite nice, right? So it's a 2-for-1 there, and because we have so many +1/+1 effects, just to go really wide is super duper helpful. We talked about the veteran already. We have Brutal Cathar, Human Soldier. When it enters, exile target creature they control, and whenever it flips back into itself from the Nightbound, 2/2 Daybound, Nightbound 3/3 with Ward 3 life to be paid, and first strike as well, which is pretty cool. Wedding Announcement. This is going to put tokens in at our end step until we get to 3, at which point it flips. If we attack with 2 creatures, we draw instead. We just like to make the tokens, right? The King, we talked about this. That's quite nice. We have the Magpie, acting in a similar function as the Brutal Cathar. Grabbing one of their things, you can grab one of your things as well. Your things will come out with a counter on it, and you just get to take care of their things. It's a human soldier, right? So why not just run that? Because it's going to get buffed, it's going to open up some attack lanes. We love it, right? And then, as far as interaction goes, we have Protect the Negotiators for 2, instant speed, kicker for an additional 1. If it was kicked, create a 1/1, which is so sick because, of course, that 1/1 becomes like a 4/4, 5/5. And then counter target spell unless its controller pays 1 for each creature that we control, which is pretty deadly. And then speaking of creatures we control, Lantern Flare for 2 mana at instant speed, dealing X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. So this is really nice in those close matchups, giving you some life, allowing you to continue on through that match to accumulate a really nice field state and smash in. We have, all the land that you'd possibly want for the deck, keeping it super consistent with the Triomes, the dual lands, no pain lands here. That's not really what we're into. Who Endures, Seat of the Empire, of course, Soaring City here, as well as some interaction. There's some sideboard picks that we were considering for the deck, but we didn't really land on, and, I'm feeling really good about this current list. So thank you all again for your time and attention. Enjoy today's gameplay footage, and then after that, we'll wrap up with our final thoughts and pack opening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's play some Magic. On the draw, no green, but the curve looks pretty good. If they have removal, we'll go Benalia. If not, just Resolute. And Elf deck. Look out, kids. So many elves rotated. I'm interested in seeing this. Hello, okay. That is a good elf. I will attack. 1 damage, let's go! "19 turns. All right, you better look out. All right, really pushing up the elves here. Taking the treasure. Attack. Next turn, we double drop. No attack for ourselves either. 4 mana. 5 mana. Even more. Oh no, this is a draw engine. This is not an elf, at least. Taking the treasure again. Oh, wow. Nice. Pretty good. Taking the draw engine while they're tapped. I think it's just like a must. That's the last thing I need is them, be drawing cards. Oh, it's nice. Working out very well for them. Just counter city, right? Guess we double block, discard the land. Maybe we triple block, discard a land in case they have a tail whip. Maya. Hey, pushing up the team even more. 5-5-4-4, which distribute their counters as well, right? Those are going to go on Yavimaya, which is brutal. Big brutal, right? We kill Yava. Take 9. And that way we don't have to worry about these counters being distributed on a trample creature. I guess we could tap and play reinforcements. That's not bad. Want to keep the headquarters to discard. They keep laying them in. This is quite the wall that we'll have to overcome. I don't know if we will be able to, in all honesty, right? Yikes, dude. Oh no. In 30 minutes. That's so sad. Just want to play more. They are popping off. Popping. Mary Poppins? That'd be a good name for this deck. Barry Poppins. I don't know. These are all ladies. Well, that's not. Yup. I'm not proud of it. This is not good. One of their creatures is going to get so buffed up. It's going to be fat, dude. They probably just leave us a token, right? Yeah. Should have kept our trapper to block out whatever this thing's going to be, right? That would have been smarter. Lose the token, kept the trapper to lock out. They're 50-50. We need a flare. And then some, right? Oof. Well, we're getting closer. Hopefully they don't continue to draw creatures. Is that... Woo! All right, all right, all right. You should listen to your friend Billy Zane, Derek. He's a pretty cool dude. Not a fan, dude. Should we just kill them both? One at a time. Kill the soldiers, definitely. Okay, Flare is good. Wish we had more creatures. Don't you? I'm gonna kill that 6/6 Gala, I think. We need just like a string of really good top decks. A king and then a 5th land. All right. I mean, it's a good trade for them. Somehow we're holding on. I feel like we're about to be continually punished by more creatures, though. I gotta kill this other Gallagrators. Unbelievable. They're looking, they're counting how many flares. 3 flares? Ooh, it's quite a few. Remaining in defensive position. I can't believe we made it this far. You know what I mean? That's incredible. It's not the greatest, but I'll take it. They have enough mana to pay for it, but they'll take my creature, right? They just pay 2 more. It's easy. Oof. Yikes, that's a 4/4. They kill the veteran. We get the token. Where's the another wedding festivities? It's chilling, dude. This can be done at instant speed. That's nice. Good to know. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Nice top deck. That's good, though. They draw. Brutal. This is an elf, eh? Yeah. Straight up draw. Ouch. That's good. That is very good. We have to get rid of this visionary, or we're dead meat. Yeah. Not a fan. You're not a Phalan? New. Hey, we're getting closer. Oof. When it dies. Let's pass tonight. And then the veteran is still active here, which is great for us. I can't believe we're coming back. Cycling a Triumph. I feel you. I feel you. Me too. Me too. See what we get. You are a dirty dog, HGG. That's a double cast as well. Let's take the Oops Stewart, and then next turn, we're smashing, dude. That is good, though. No! Nobody wants to let us take lethal. What is up with that? I've let everyone take lethal all weekend. It's not the weekend, HGG. It's midweek. Every day's a weekend when you're playing Magic. What a comeback. And we're just about to pop +1/+1 on the whole team here as well. Wow, good game. Opponent goes first. I like the curve. First time we see Brutal Cathar. Phoenix Chick is a go. I guess we'll start with a veteran. Hopefully it doesn't get removed immediately. Probably will. There's no way they don't remove this. Oh well. If it's removal, it's hitting this and not our Brutal Cathar. I'll close my eyes. Interesting. They still may have it through the plus. Can't believe we get it. We're safe. Let's see how this pans out. They might just take it. Cathar, Trapper. Hopefully we get a land with Wedding Announcement. Right, like stack as many creatures as we can before we flare. Ooh. Ooh. Doesn't make things any better. 10, yikes. We take the Devastator because it would come back as a 0/0. So that's a really good pull for us. We get Chandra and an additional blocker. All right, we can gain 4 life. We get a land, potentially 5, which is a massive chunk. Another Chandra. Gah. Right? Down to 9, 2 mana. Lightning Strike down to 6. They attack down to 5. Gah. Times 2. Okay. Creature in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast the Voldaren. Grab our life. Oh, you're not supposed to leave matches like that, bro. Why? You're not supposed to be doing that, bro. Didn't even give me a good game, just ran away. Just ran away. Oh no. Okay. There is 2 land and the Triome is here. We'll just play a little slower. Trapper's easy to sneak in. It doesn't have a very high impact early game. Good enough. It's good. It's good, dude. Just fill the field. Descat of Counter Magic, huh? That pesky blue land. I think that if we could do a creature-based enchantment spirit deck, that now we have access to 2 really nice counterspells. I guess we just take that. The trample kind of means we are not blocking. I guess let's just get this countdown started. And we'll hit for 2. Land is nice. They have more life gain through the vampire if they so choose. Maybe just hitting for 1. Slowing down is nice. Get that treasure. Indestructible blocker. Probably pretty good. Pass turn, make a 1/1. Don't you? Quite a bit of mana available for our opponent here. A little nerve-wracking. Right, they're going to take a draw or a land, which they do find. Nice. Thank you so much for the support, Nike. They may have lightning bolts. They may have cut downs. Buckle up. 3 mana for the vampire. Another face breaker. Interesting. Let's see the attacks. I think we take it, don't we? Or do we take damage one more time? It is what it is. It's a double treasure, though. Oof. That's good. Another reinforcement into play. Right. We're almost ready to make a move. Here comes the king. Wedding announcement flips. And next turn, we exile the entire field. Let's take the scry. We're going over as a 5. So that's not great. Would have been cooler to attack with everybody at this point. Right, nice cut down. Our enlist does get nuked, though. Both of these lands go. So that scry 2 were actually relatively helpful. We could gain indestructible if we wanted. We don't need to. Thank you. You have no idea how helpful that is. All right. So wedding festivities now in play. We lost the king, which is brutal. Hopefully there's not a field wipe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage on board potentially. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind, then. We're going to draw a land and the king off the top. I feel like we've got to kill those at some point. Maybe we can find a cheap damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Similar to the counter. That would go well in the deck. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, they might have lethal.
We just swing all in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Oh, maybe they don't have removal though. I don't want to take the face breakers in case they do remove the magpie, because then I'm pretty sure they come back in untapped. I would not want that. Not double blocking, double blocking because I want lethal, right? This is 15 damage if left alone. Three cards in hand. Oh, that is interesting. So they do get the Goldhound back, and that's why we didn't take the others, but they lose 2 life. Now they block the 3. They're still taking 14. Right? Because that... They may have another blocker. Oh, or like a removal spell, right? Cut down. Let's see. They need to block the 3/3. Okay, they're going to take a little diggle. That's not it. Another little bit of a diggle. A little bit of a daggle. Do they get it? No. Ooh. No. That does not have flash. One more attempt. But that's a red source. So they need to now... Oh, they can't sack it because it has summoning sickness. The game. I think. Woo. Okay, I guess once we added wedding festivities, everything's fine, right? Up at the batting cage first. I'm going to mulligan this. Look for a little bit earlier of a curve, and, well, look what we find. Keep 6. Toss the enforcements, question mark? I don't know if that's the right play. Probably should have thrown a land away. It's pretty light curve, so there's a good chance we draw another land on our journey, and it's probably right there, as always. Beautiful. Is it mono blue question mark? Or an is it deck we're yet to see? This may just be countered. May. Let's be serious. Absolutely will be countered. Little bounceroni. Okay. I like the vortex. I mean, did we need a new card that does that? No. Did we get one anyways? Oh yeah. Demir Lear, you're back on the table. And at this point, why not just run Esper? It is well supported. Let's see if they transform. New. We do see some black here as well. It's fine. So let's go into the bottom of the library. Oh no, it was not kicked. If it gets kicked, it goes to the bottom. Ooh, combat research instead. I like it. I like it. Budget deck incoming. One king. One trapper. The trapper will be good if they get flying here. Which of course they do, right? Let's be serious. And it's an essence capture. Literally the best card against us. Woof. At least, like I said, we can shut it down with the trapper. But they got a lot of value out of it already. Looking for a lantern flare, I guess. Stowaway also very good. That's not a budget card. I'm just kidding. I'm just having fun. Yeah. I don't like this. I'm coming over. I guess we can make a human push in the king. Or just tap that werewolf. I want to lose the creature. Sending it tonight's probably not great either. Oof. They're in a good spot. Just slam in, my dude. I guess draw 2 is better than draw 1. Now we can cycle. Still effectively using our mana base. We find a lantern's flare. These kings are like really liking to be at the top. Guardian out. Draw out the counterspell. I'll have to pay 4, which they won't be able to do. Trying our best to protect our negotiators. Ew. My bad. Math is hard, dude. Our Finalia wasn't. I don't know why I was thinking it would be in play. But they did have the mana. I was thinking if I play this creature, it enters play, and then I can counter, but it's still in the stack, dude. Oh, my bad. We are daytime though. I guess that part is helpful. Not this part so much though. Lord have mercy. Is 5 damage, draw 3, discard 1. It's not sustainable. We've added Lantern Flare to the deck. Having a bit of trouble finding it. Mr. Flare, are you there? I think that's game. I mean, I know I've lost. I'm just wondering what we're doing here still. I don't like to concede, but simultaneously, I don't like to complain about it, which I always seem to do because our opponent just locks up, right? We'll give it to knight for them, and we'll just pass over, let them take lethal. Typically, I like my good game to signify my loss. Some people go even slower when I say that, though. They're like, "Oh, yeah, you're trying to badmouth me." Oh, dude, I'm trying to let you just win. There we go. Beautiful. They kind of get the idea. As we can't block anyways, right? So, probably no interaction in hand, and they do get the win. Round 2, fight. This is actually the first round with this deck, but it's the second deck of day 2 of the event. We've what I hope to be a few hours left. It may only be a small amount of time, but we will play until it doesn't let us play anymore, huh? We're going to play one Seed of the Empire. We have a second to cast, so this is a spell. They're like, who plays a Trapper? It's the worst card I've ever seen. I know, it's not good, but it's a human soldier, and that is neat, isn't it? Trapper can enlist quite easily. Announcement, decent. Mix the Toki. King in play. And now we're ready to go to work. Let's begin our descent. Ah, without summoning sickness. I see. This is my first attempt at using enlist. You would have assumed I would have read the cards already. Come on, look at the pictures. Hey, bringing the companion back. That's cool. We can enlist once the summoning sickness is gone. No attack. Get another 1/1. Maybe we should use wedding announcement, huh? All right, Empire is up for 2 because of the king. So waste out. Guardian out. Enlist. That's how we're doing it. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, only one. Let's do the king. Because the trapper could still trap. We get the scry. We need the counterspell. Value is probably pretty good too. Then we see the blockers. We can toss the headquarters for indestructible. We could also Seed of the Empire. Okay. And here we end our turn. We withhold the right to tap one of their attackers. Or again, just remove it with Nganjo. I'm not sure they want to attack into the 2/3 toughness creatures, though. Unless they really want the draw. Let's go 2 attackers. Each one of our creatures is able to activate here. That's great. Okay. So resolve this. They flip. We tap. I guess the token. We'd rather the companion block than be left in play. And we can take our turn. There is a stop here, it looks like. What's going on, Willis? What you doing, Willis? March. Okay. We can't enlist until right before our attack. We have no tokens. They can just go. There's no need to make the spell fizzle. I need a different land, huh? Let's do the land first. Keep the new one. Play the king. Hold up the counterspell. Right? No attacks. End turn, we'll tap with the Trapper. I would have liked to use the Empire there as a removal spell, but I guess it all depends on what they have. Tap the token. We need that next land. Counter magic is down. So we may as well go for it. They have 5, so it's probably still just a Wandering Emperor. I don't like how we're being so easily intimidated by this Wandering Emperor card. Oh, and we don't have the counter magic. Okay, so we are, we're one land back. Typically, this would have been countered, and that would have helped quite a bit, but alas, here we are. Just tap the dog, right? Oh, Lord. Nice. That's good, especially with the extraction specialist, right? Tap the Doogie Howser. Attacks. Big draw. Where have you been? You're a little late, dude. A little late, dude. We'll keep it to discard, is the thing. We need 5 mana to dump into the king, though. This is very bad for us. Very, very bad. Just getting him for 4. I don't appreciate that yet. I guess we'll start tapping that down. If they don't cast, I'm going to king this turn, though. Mm. Go ahead. Think I don't have an island in my deck, dude. That's what I'm countering? No. Loving that land. Dang, dude. Such good walls built. And that Emperor is just going to grow and grow and grow. Lord have mercy. We should probably run wedding announcement for a draw engine. Cool. Thought I had a basic forest. Oops. My bad. Oops. Counter magic down. Utilizing that 1 mana before we lose it. More basics, dude. More basics, more basics, more basics. Who's running Field of Ruin? Only the smartest of players. Right. Woof. Restoration is basic playing. Another wedding. Yikes. Allowable. Really keeps us at bay. Don't need you. I don't need you. This is just brutal. I guess let's start tapping the Paragon. I think they probably just have lethal here too, don't they? Oh. Good card. Three Brutal Cathars off the top. Actually, a single Maggie would do it. One Maggie is Magpie. I call her Maggie, though. Hindsight, maybe we should have just went full aggro right away and just been enlisting for the Scry to find Maggie. Because this is out of control. We could top deck Maggie, though, and then we're hitting for, oh, Lord, 4, 7, 11, not enough, 14, 16, 18 damage with Maggie. Which would be incredible. Maggie off the top. I almost thought we'd get it there. Almost thought we'd get it. Dang. Right, 'cause Maggie, we could exile their whole field. That would be fun. Maybe we should rely more on that. Right? I mean, we do get indestructible on our 3 tokens now. But, I mean, still looks like we're pretty dead to me. Don't you? We can tap our Trapper after the Wanderer uses its ability. Uh-oh. I think they've done the math. I'm fairly certain it checks out. You get blocked here. You get blocked here. You get blocked here. You block here. There. 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 2, 4, 7 damage going through. Yes, 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 yes. That's pretty good. Good enough. Right? Got momentum. Long live wedding announcement. I'll pass over. And just let them swing for left. Dang, dude. It's a big field. We've seen 1 new card, 2 new cards here. Just, take it. Take it. I don't care. I'm not even blocking, dude. Slam your space bar. You can do it. You can do it. Woof. We played some good matches of Magic there. I like the deck. We did adjust copies of the Flare in to the build as we played. I think that really helped the build. In aggro mirror matches, not necessarily super mirror, but just the archetype mirror with another aggro deck, it gives you the extra turn that you'd want, much like Angel Fire Ignition did. However, we get the removal here, which is sick. It's instant speed, which is deadly, and it just fits with the deck perfectly. So it, along Protect the Negotiators with Resolute Enforcements and all the Lords, just feels absolutely fantastic. Let me know what you think of the deck in the comments below, and let's slay this pack. All right, here we go. Takes me a second to get the correct camera up on my screen so I can see what I'm doing, right? Ooh. So I can try to get the cards to focus, right? And then I can see that. We do get the Samurai here. This is Storm's Edge, which is a card I've not got to play with a lot. And I'm wondering if the Boros aggro deck changes any. We have the land, we have the Stalker, thanks green screen, the Steelbreaker, Spear, Familiar, Mirror Shell Crab in the house. I actually don't mind that card. The Spinning Wheel Kick. I'm like leaning to the side further and further. The Furmaster. Prosperous Thief. I think this is actually relatively playable. We'll get those later. Ear of Enlightenment. Ooh, nice pull, HGG. Inganjo, Seed of the Empire. It's one of our picks in a holographic sphere. with a filter card. Not too bad.
That is a decent pull, right? Loving the art cards always. They're like almost my favorite pull unless I get a good card. And then, of course, Seat of the Empire coming home with Daddy. You love to see it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the deck, the Dominaria Early Access event. We have lots of different decks to check out in the recent uploads, not just this one. So go and, peruse at your, willing. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a magical day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you soon in the next.